So, are we live or not? Hopefully we are. Let me check. मैं थोड़ी देर
Sharing
के लिए
discomfort? Never again.
मैं थोड़ी देर के लिए इसकी वॉल्यूम बंद कर देता हूँ. क्या देख रहा हूँ मैं? Am I live? Yes, I am live. Yes, yes, I am live. Good, great. So nobody's gonna watch this. Okay, sorry. So nobody's gonna watch this yet. Hopefully future में कोई देख ले. Even one person. And so आज हम okay. Let me get in the mood. Should I disable the adult content or not? Because क्योंकि मैं YouTube पे स्ट्रीम कर रहा हूँ obviously. गेम पैड की मैं ओके भाड़ में जा रिटर्न. ओके मैंने वॉल्यूम तो करी ही नहीं. वॉल्यूम दे. कैसे करते हैं? अरे माउस से करना पड़ेगा. इतनी बोल है. सो हम खेलने वाले ये गेम कतवा सोचो. नॉट रियली गेम, इट्स अ विजुअल नॉवल. एंड मेरा बहुत टाइम से खेलने का मन था ये, मतलब पढ़ने का मन था. एंड इट्स गोना बी अ लॉन्ग राइड, सो आई डिसाइडेड व्हाई नॉट प्ले इट ऑन स्ट्रीम. व्हाई नॉट रिवाइव माय सॉरी, व्हाई नॉट रिवाइव माय सॉरी मुझे खांसी है. बट व्हाई नॉट रिवाइव माय ईयर्स ओल्ड YouTube channel from the dead. And that's what we are gonna do here. And we'll play other games too, but for now we are gonna start with this shit. Okay, start. The mouse started. A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like woodle wind chimes. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy far outside of teachers and fellow students. अच्छा जी, but now in late winter it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together furiously to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Hisao is saying all this. As far as मैंने पहले ही खेल रखा थोड़ा बहुत, बिल्कुल थोड़ा सा. And as far as I remember, it's a girl. Hisao is a girl, I guess. शायद Hisao लड़की का नाम लग रहा है. Ah yes, the note. The slipped between the pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. As far as cliches go, no. I'm more of a fan of the letter in the logo, but at least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. The snowfall silently falling from the white painted sky are the only sign of time passing in this stagnant world. Damn. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest makes it seem like time has slowed to a crawl. The rustling, and as far as I remember, this game is made by 4chan. And the only good thing came out of 4chan, I guess. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. Hi, Hisao. You came. A hesitating, barely audible question. I recognize the owner of the dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to this face, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Yeah, लड़की थी. नहीं, okay, लड़का था. Hisao. Ivanako, I got a note telling me to wait here, it was yours. Damn it, I spent all night trying to come up with a good line. That was the result. Pathetic. Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it. तो ये लड़की कह रही है, तो लड़का वेट कर रहा था. ओके ओके, तो लड़की ने लिखा है. ठीक है, लड़की का नाम Ashaye Joy smiles that makes me so tense. I wouldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out of my chest and claim this girl for itself. Okay, okay. लड़का कह रहा है, लड़का है main character. Okay, we are the main character as boy. So here we are out in this cold. Once again, the wind starts up the branches. The cacophonous noises music to my ears. Ivanko flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. As it passes, she rights herself as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine, and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger. Okay, all the while the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried. I've been there. I understand, man. You see, I wanted to know if you'd go out with me. I stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. Is how? I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain along my arms. Is how? बेचारा, my whole body freezes. भाई म्यूजिक कितना प्यारा है यार, म्यूजिक कितना प्यारा है ये. My whole body freezes, save for my eyes which shoot open in terror. Hisao, the beating in my chest suddenly stops and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Ivanko running towards me, all these fades to black. The last thing I remember before sleeping away are the sounds of Ivanko screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branches above. Okay, so ये हॉस्पिटल में पाएगा, बेहोश हो गया. हाँ ओके नाइस, ये इतना तो मेरे को याद था. 4 Leaf Studios, 4 Leaves for Chan, नाइस. बट भाई इसमें गेम में शायद से ऐसा कुछ होता है ना कि काफ़ी सारी लड़कियां होती है, मतलब हारेम टाइप की, हम डिफरेंट लड़कियां चूज कर सकते हैं. सो वी विल होपफुली प्ले एवरी गर्ल्स ग्रुप and see if this game is worth the hype. This visual novel is worth the hype. Skip नहीं होगा क्या? But अच्छा लग, काफी प्यारा लग रहा है for an indie game. जल्दी करो यार. ओके आई थिंक मेरे को थोड़ा वेट करना चाहिए. मैं भी काफ़ी जल्दी कर रहा हूँ. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. Okay. Heart attack हो गया बेचारा. That whole time I can probably count the times I've left this hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you are left alone with your thoughts. So I have had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia, a strange word, a foreign alien one that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition, it causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Damn. Apparently I've had it for a long time. Decided it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. What the fuck? भाई पूरी फैमिली में चल रही है लगता है ये बीमारी वगैरह. I had already a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Man, why is this all so personal, man? Don't make me cry and right now with the शुरू आ गया. Of course, there isn't a cure. Uh, because of the late discovery of this condition, I had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt like as if I was missed. For about a week, my room in the ward was full of flowers, balloons, and cards, but the visitors soon dwindled, and all the get well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. That's what happened, my guy. That's what happened. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many was because sending me their sympathy that had been turned into a class project. Oh my god. What about that girl Ivanko? She liked him, right? Then why didn't she come as often? Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. By the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. I mean, मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि वो इवान को लड़की क्यों नहीं आई? इवान को was the last stop visiting, of course. Of course. एक सेकंड रुको, मैं पानी में थोड़ा. 4 महीने में से वो 1.5 महीना आई. We never had that much to talk about when she was with, and I mean मैं उसका भी point of view समझ रहा हूँ वो क्यों नहीं आई होगी. It's like makes sense. Okay, we didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. Okay, the hospital, it's not really a place I would like to live in. Nobody like to live. Feels so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they're in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I would be able to leave. He never answered anything, straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that those surgeries had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. I still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I am not disappointed anymore when I don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answers shows that there is at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why I just did. I mean, कब तक ही देख लोगे TV? Maybe it was a own kind of escapism from my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital. It was more like a storeroom for books. I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. I found that I liked reading, and I think I even became a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. But I loved the stories. That was what my life was like. The days became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, differing only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. It felt like time blurred into some kind of gooey mass. I was trapped inside instead of moving within. Damn! Damn! I was trapped inside instead of moving within. A week could go by without me really noticing. Sometimes I'd pause in realizing that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, all the things that surrounded me would painfully crash into my consciousness stir, through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself. The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot aside and just lay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Today the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. He seems excited but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. Damn, at least he's trying though. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them not are even sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of space? It's not a party. There is this ritual. The head cardiologist, he takes his time sorting his paper, then setting them aside as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just then he casually sits down on the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Hisao. How are you doing today? I don't answer him, but I smile a little back at him. I believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now, and with some precautions. यार बेचारा यार ये हिसाब. We have all your medications sorted. I'll give them to your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my brother, whose expression turns wooden as he reads it. Please, so many. I take it from his hand and take a look, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? Yes, I fatigue. The absolutely long list of medication starting seems insurmountable. They all blend in a sea of letters. Erectile dysfunction. Damn dude, depression. भाई साहब मेरे दुश्मनों को भी ना हो सब. This is insane. Side effects, adverse effect, contradictions are listed line after line with. I came here to escape from my own depression, not to read this shit. I can't understand any of it. Attempting to only make it feel me sicker. All this for the rest of my life, every day. I'm afraid that this is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed. I would surprised to see that list fade away over the years. Years, what kind of confidence booster is that? But very Also, I've spoken with your parents, and we believe that it will be if you don't return to old school. But please calm down yourself. Listen to what the doctor has to calm down. The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I to be whatever of my mom? It's ignored. It's paramount. However, I don't think that it's bad for you to be without supervision. At least not until we are sure that your medication is suitable. So I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamaku Academy that's dealing with disabled. What time? It has a 24 nursing staff and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on the campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence, it's a school for defense. Don't try to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be a 24 nursing staff and you wouldn't make a hospital being. I mean, free है nursing. तुमको ये थोड़ी कर रही है कि आके भाई मुंह में दवाइयाँ घुसेड़ रही है. I mean, वो काम ठीक है लेकिन उसके अलावा थोड़ी वो कुछ करेंगे. Of course, that's only if you want to go, but your mother and I aren't really able to homeschool you. Dad, we went out there and I had a look of couple weeks back. I think you'd like it. It looks like I don't really have a choice. Doctor, compared to other heart problems, people usually tend to live long lives. You will need a job one day. This is a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity. Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and while I mean, is this someone really जिसने depression वगैरह feel किया? Because as far as it go, not depression but some disease, some 4 months into a hospital. Because as someone for me who went through a depression and some sort of mental exhaustion, क्योंकि इसको भी depression था ना, मतलब वहाँ पे लिखा हुआ था ऐसा कुछ. So when you get to experience something new now, it feels good, it's better, and even though तुम्हारा मन नहीं करता, but it's better. And I don't know, well, I don't relate to him. I should be excited at the chance. A special school, that's an insult. That's what I want to say. It's a step down. He's being too nice. यार ज़्यादा मत करे ओए, गुस्सा आ जाएगा यहाँ पे. It's not what you think. All of the students are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help in one way or another. Yeah, I get him. Your father's right. I mean, if the graduate school have gone on to do, and a person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in the hospital is a graduate. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what I. Dude, you are gonna have a nurse 24 hours. That's a blessing. What if you get some, like, अपने normal school में तो वहाँ पे तेरे को दिक्कत होगी, क्या कर लेगा तू है? बच्चा है ये चूतिया कहीं का. I really hate that something so important was decided for me. But what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny, I'd always thought my life was actually kind of boring. But now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction on shock or fatigue. I could easily yell out something now, something about how I can go back to school anyway, but no, I don't say anything. The fact is that I know it's futile. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all this. The hospital doctors, my condition, everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this, but the thought of being ah skip boga. Let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That is all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something, even if it's a special school. It's something, it's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to just resign myself into thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. At least he's a bit optimistic. His our life expectancy. I heard it's an 11-hour game. Hmm. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. काफी प्यारा म्यूजिक. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron and grey pressure assembled into whole, welcoming it all. When how it does. I wonder if it looked like a gate for a school should look like, but couldn't really decide. Probably no. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, पीछे की building देख के तो लग रहा है कि हाँ, it gives off the same vibe. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking for the kid for too long, so I ended through it with a brisk pace that felt surprising. Moving forward feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yamako Academy with this brisk pace. I'm alone as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms, and there's supposed to be someone waiting for me. The grounds are uh, incredibly lush, filled with green. It doesn't feel like kind of grounds a school would have, more like a park with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cut grass and all of that. तेरा तो बढ़िया स्कूल मिल रखा है इसको ये क्यों फिर इतना रो रहा था. मैं थोड़ी सी आवाज़ कम कर दूँ. मेरे को लग रहा है मेरी आवाज़ नहीं आ रही. Doesn't feel like the kind of grounds a school would have. Okay. Words like cleaner hasn't popped into mind. It makes me shudder. I shake them off, stay open minded. Now it's a new life, you have to take it as it comes. Yeah, good. That's what I tell myself. A few buildings long behind the leafy canopy is too big and too many for just school. Everything seems off, it's different. It's late night, it's 2 o'clock. I'll play it for 5 to 10 minutes more and then come back tomorrow. Or even the morning, I'll see. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought knew about schools. It's an valley. Uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head, it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kinda airy. It makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible. अबे तो अंदर जाना. The trees hum with the wind and the green hues flashing all around me catch my attention. It makes me think about the hospitals again. How this say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a calming color. So why am I feeling anxious despite all this greenery? Because I don't know. Only after I stand in the front of the haughty main building, I surprised myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life I could return to. But still, after entering, there was no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous, and with this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. This looks too good for a school, or maybe I am poor. A tall man with bad posture notices me as I enter. We are the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. He looks like that guy from um, Steins Gate. Okaberin Taro. Yeah, he looks like that. You must be Nina Niki. He's Hisao. Okay, Hisao guy. Nakai. So you are excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Muto. Muto. Where Muto? Okay, welcome. We exchange a handshake that is neither firm nor sloppy. He looks at his watch. The head nurse asked you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce the rest of the class. They're waiting. Or waiting for me. I don't really like this, but I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? I mean, do you want to introduce yourself to the class? I mean, पता नहीं यार क्या ओके तो वाई क्यों लिखूंगा मैं मतलब मेरे को तो वेलकमिंग होना है ना यहाँ पे बट इसका कैरेक्टर जैसा लग रहा है मेरे को उस हिसाब से ये वाई लिखेगा बट आई वॉन्ट टू से ऑफ कोर्स डू यू वॉन्ट टू इंट्रोड्यूस योर सेल्फ टू द क्लास या sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everyone likes to be the center of it. I'm probably one of those people, but I guess I should be the one to give the first. Okay. I should have said why because. Okay, man. Right, but it's not a problem. Let's go then. My parent hesitated to think about as I follow the teacher's steps. Third door down the floor corridor is marked as the room for class 3. Oh fuck. Muto opens the door and enters. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitated for some reason. Get a grip. This is a big step. I know that, but there isn't a point of worrying so much about it. At least not this one. Damn. Let's see कौन कितना डिसेबल्ड है देखो एक लड़के का तो कान नहीं है एक के शायद से पैर अच्छे से चलते उसके ये जो लास्ट में लड़का बैठा हुआ है कि फर्स्ट पे ग्रीन में ये लड़का लड़की है लड़की लग बीच वाला एकदम काम कंपोज ओके सबकी पर्सनालिटी तो ऐसी ही दिखती है It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high and there's lots of space felt over around and in between the desks. An entire wall taken up by the blackboards and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are just standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs with metal frame. Simple and efficient. I stopped walking in front of the classroom and faced the other students. They all look normal like students in any other school. Then why would they be here? They're probably like me and I have something wrong with them. And only it's just not immediately obvious. Yeah. Then I noticed that one of the girls seems to be missing the thumb of her right hand. It's a little jarring. Despite the natural tendency to listen to someone when someone's talking about you, I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. Many people are looking at you. A girl with really long straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands as if it will make her. कौन है जो? There is one boy with a cane against the locker. We're seeing someone so young with a cane. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motion sign language. She peers at me. Okay. What the fuck? She's kind of cute. So is the cherry looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's Really hard to miss. I don't know how, but how I didn't notice her at the moment I walked in. Please welcome our newest classmate. He claps his hand and so does everyone else, except one girl in the first floor, who has only one hand. Ah. I cringe a little but hide it by bowing in thanks for this applause I did notice. Yeah, why would you applaud? A collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So I'm Hisao Nakai. And after that, my hobbies are reading and soccer. I hope to get along with everyone even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self introduction ever. I should say something more exciting, dude. I end up saying nothing and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems to be satisfied even with little answer. If few girls are whispering to each other throwing glances at me, it could have gone worse. I listened to the teacher as it groans. Sorry, don't mind me, I'm getting some water. पानी प्यास लग रही है यार भाई साहब. I listened to the teacher as he drones about getting along while letting my gaze sweep across the classroom. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands, which feels like a weird thing to do. Not a weird thing in India. And I mean, yeah, weird. Okay, sorry. The first regular clamps on this round with one against her that ends up in a bandaged stump. It makes me feel a little bad. They're going to be doing some group work today, so that will give you a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Hakamichi. She is the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to know, and who else would be able to help that better, right? How could I know? The teacher passes out the day's assignment and all that we will be working in groups of three. It hits me that I don't know who is slow. The teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Oh right, Hakamichi is right there. She's in Hakamichi. ऐसी कलर का cute. I don't like her. पता नहीं मेरे को इसकी शक्ल नहीं पसंद. Maybe she's too cute for me. Anyways, with the bright pink hair and gold eyes, waves her hands at me. I take a seat next to her by the window. Hey, I guess you're Hakamichi, right? It's nice to meet you. Ha ha ha. Okay, she's annoying, but I'm caught off guard by her laughter. Yeah, me too. Me too, Hisao. Me too. It's nice to meet you too. But I'm not Hakamichi, I'm Misha. This is Hakamichi Shicha. Oh, okay. Yeah, now it makes sense. Misha points to the girl next to her, the one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledged my presence, but only barely. She has short yet carefully neat brushed a pair of oval-shaped glasses. A dainty nose, a dark blue eye seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. It's nice to meet you. She merely looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few gestures with her hands. Bahariya ye! Okay. Bahariya. Only the teacher was saying he'd be able to talk to Misha. Who had to explain? I can see a little, but I understand why you would think I was Shichan. Shichan is deaf, so I'm the one who translates things back and forth for her. I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. Side में क्यों हुई है? You're the new student, aren't you? Well, Shichan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been standing up there for a reason, right? Yeah. He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? Very weird thing to say in front of someone else. We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today. So Shinchan, right, Shinchan? Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Did I say it loud? Sister, I never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits, you just look like I imagined. She's a name. Haha, you just look like a cha. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Hakamichi taps her finger on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth. She is actually the handsome though. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. Sorry about that. Shicha wants you to know that she's a class rep, so if there is anything you need to know, feel free to ask her. Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had a time to look. Misha stumbles with a hard word a bit, making it stick out in her otherwise fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful. I just came straight to the class today. She's in it. Ha ha ha. That's no good. You should always try to learn as much as you can where you are before you go there, not just school either. Always, even if it's a trip to the convenience store. Really, Shicha? Ha ha ha. Learn about where you are going. I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care at all. Didn't care enough to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it half-assedly. But anyway, I don't say anything. And Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seems like it was about me. I feel like slumping over in my seat. Both of them are smiling, but that shrug hit me unexpectedly deeply. Look down. Are you okay? She's on a. Don't take it the wrong way. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things, by asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. So stop looking like you just failed a test. All right. Oh, and other thing, you don't have to call Shichan something. So someone like Hakam is your class regular and just call her Shichan. Okay. Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizone would be more appropriate. Girl is blushing. मैंने एक चीज़ नोटिस करी है एनीमे में यूजुअली लड़कियाँ ब्लश करने लगती है ऐसी चीज़ों पे बट इन रियलिटी इट्स सो फार फ्रॉम रियलिटी हाँ okay, that would be a lot easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them feel so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being so apprehensive earlier, especially about Shizune. Why do I do that? Well, she still seems like that, just less so, I guess. Oh right. We haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work now, or Shicha will get mad. The assignment is also kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before the end of class. Wahaha, that too. Shazim glares at the door impatiently. I don't have to understand that. Okay, I get the message. After class, we can take a walk around the grounds. It's a nice day today, okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, the combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Still, we finish it a few minutes earlier than anyone else in the class, despite our late start. Shizune and Misha are really capable. They are quite different though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel like भाई यार इसमें क्यों मेरे को वो मिल रहा है without knowing what else to do I follow Misha, who is beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. Okay, we descend even below the lobby where I met Muto down the floor. Just like everything seems too special and oddly modern in contrast to the classic exterior. It's big windows. Yes, exactly. Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate. It's the cafeteria. Okay, so we will continue this tomorrow or the day after that. We will do something about it. I am a little tired right now. It's 2:17 a.m. in the night. I have to sleep and get my meds. I will see you guys tomorrow, hopefully. So, yeah.